Afternoon, everybody.
Hi there. Hello. So, can you update us on Kako's status and all, or?
Did you get updated?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's you hate to lose personnel, and you know he'll miss some time here, and you know we'll be they recall some players up and fill some holes like we just recently did, and guys are going to have to go in and step up and fill positions. So it's just the nature of the beast inside of hockey. The injuries, they pop up, and you know we'll get him back at some point, which is good news. And but for the short term here, he's out.
Is he close to joining the group?
He's still progressing. He's still skating, and so he's moving in the right direction. There was no setback there, and it was just more to clean up some room and leave things available if we need to make decisions or make moves. And so I hope he continues to progress. I don't have a definite answer on that. I'd be guessing. So, but he does. There's been no setbacks. He continues to improve.
The group has obviously dealt with injuries all season. It's sort of been a challenge for them. I mean, in your mind, have you seen positives come out of those challenges? I know you don't want to lose guys, but like, how have you seen the group sort of respond, and what do you expect now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you have to work to respond, and I think our guys have done a really good job at that. And we would definitely rather be healthy and have our players available. So, it was unfortunate. What happened last night, and like I said, on the positive, we'll get him back at some point and get him back going again. But until then, somebody will have to fill those shoes, and we'll move forward.
What can you say? The two players that you called up, what can you tell us about them? Obviously, you saw the preseason that Johnny had. But
Yeah, well, the reports. Well, Johnny, I believe, is one of the top scorers, the leading scorer in the American Hockey League. He's off to a fantastic start down there. You can see it. Out here, he brings a shot mindset. He's got skill, and he brings a ton of speed. And so, I'm sure he's excited to get an opportunity. He was a guy at camp that made a really positive impression. Edstrom was a guy that we noticed the whole time. Just he got better and better. He's a big body. He's hard to miss out there, and has pretty good puck skills, and he can play physical. And so, that's. As we're working through things to manage the lineup, those two guys were the ones that deserved the recall when we called down, and they're here.
Yeah, we got where the expectation is for Fox to come off LTIR and be available.
Yeah.
So how has he looked for you in practice? Does he look like Adam Fox in practice from what you've seen, and obviously what he brings?
I mean, he looks. You guys saw what I saw. He looks fine out there. He looks good. He's making plays. He's skating. He's been cleared full go for days now, and it was good to get everybody out there, even though it was short and it was 30 minutes. It was good to get everybody out there and like get involved in that, and the pace of that and the battle level of that. One, we needed to work on it because I think it needed to be better than it was last night. But two, it gave him an opportunity to jump in there and take on some of that. And so he's been clear full go for a few days now, and the plan is for him to move forward, coming off the IR.
I know how much you like Gustafsson and how good a job he has done in the point and stuff while Adam was out, but now that Adam is back, how does the power play change? Like, being a right-handed shot at the point versus...
You mean like a goalie controversy?
No. Just like, what if anything is going to look different?
QB power play controversy? Gus is, no, I'm kidding with you. Gus has done an excellent job. I've got a lot of history with Gus, and to be able to insert somebody in there and pick up for Adam and do the job that he did, you know, playing with Lindy, playing bigger minutes and more roles and on the penalty kill and, you know, taking on that first unit of power play. It was great to have a player like that that could jump in that, and he did really well. And so that's a bonus for us. But one of the best in the business is coming back into our lineup, and that unit was really good at the time of his exit from us. And so to put him right back in there is a no-brainer. If he's healthy and he can go, he jumps right back in there. And we were moving along really efficiently. Like I said, Gus did a good job jumping in there. We were still able to score power play goals and create. But you know, I think Adam's one of the best in the business when it comes to that.
What did you make of Zach Jones' progression during the 10 games that he got?
I think every game just more confident with the way I really like the way he attacks the game, and when he has the puck on the stick, there's a really good feeling about it, like he's going to do something. He seems confident with it, and I thought defensively, you know, for the most part, he got better every game, and I thought he did a really good job, and that was good for me to see, for us to see, and for him to go in and get that confidence playing that way.
Is the challenge for a guy like him who's on the smaller side, you know, for defensemen, is the challenge for him the defensive side and, you know, the net front protection and those sort of more physical elements, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys that aren't 6'4" or 6'5". They defend really well. They use their feet. They use their hockey sense. They're really good with their sticks, and I think that you learn that with experience. You play games and you get better. The more you play, the more you figure that out. He's a competitive guy. And I thought it got better, you know, as he moved through and got regularity in the lineup and a consistent shift and stayed in the lineup. I thought he did a good job defensively.
When you were in Washington, you were coaching Nicholas Backstrom coming off that hip surgery.
Yeah.
Patrick Kane has just signed with Detroit. He's coming off that same surgery. If you can speak just from experience, what was that like, coaching a player coming off of that surgery and have to the rest recovery? I mean, obviously Nicky is now not able to play. But,
yeah.
You know, what was your experience like in dealing with a player coming off that surgery?
Yeah, I don't know if I should be commenting on other teams and other players, but I will tell you that when you're, but just with regard to players and coming off of injury, and today I think that when a player goes back into the lineup, he's been cleared by doctors. He's gone through a long rehab or an extensive rehab of some sort to put himself in a position to get back out on the ice, to start working on the ice, to work their way to possibly getting into practice, no contact, to taking on full reps in practice. And at that point, they're cleared. Are they 100% in game shape? I don't know if anybody is exactly. If you've been out for quite a while, it might take a little bit to get your timing. It might take a little bit to get your hands back or to read the plays, because you're jumping on a train that's moving at a pretty good speed right now. And so it might take a few games to get back up to speed, but you know, it's for me, it's something where the players are back and available. They're able to go.